Hi guys, Dice with Death here, coming to you from Evolution Gaming. Welcome to the newest video, guys. Today's video is about the support class, and the main weapon is about the Lewis gun. So at first we're going to go through some statistics and specializations, and then from there we'll go on to some gameplay. So the rate of fire for the Lewis is 540 rounds per minute, as you can see on the screen, and at present with the specializations I have, the rounds are 97 in a drum magazine, as you can see by the picture. I have a ×3 scope on it, which is the one I use all the time. So let's have a look at the specializations. I went for high velocity bullets over quick aim. So on this skill tree here, you pick one of each, either the left or the right, two on the same side of the block of 4 here, left or right, then you can switch again on the bottom. So we had quick aim, which is aim down your sights faster, high velocity bullets, which is 10% faster firing bullets. I went for the faster firing bullets, the high velocity. It didn't matter to me which one really. I could have gone high velocity or quick aim, because I do like to run and gun with my squad. So either one would have been just as useful, to be honest. I had to go slings and swivels because I wanted the extended magazine, which off the top of my head near enough doubles your magazine capacity. So it's really handy to have with the Lewis, especially if you like to run and gun. So the two we missed out on are barrel bedding, which is improved accuracy in aimed fire when stationary, or the ported barrel, which is your weapon recoils less horizontally. However, we got the recoil buffer, which is your weapon recoils less upwards. So that's quite handy really. It's your vertical recoil. It just helps you out that a little bit more to keep it stable. It was between that and the improved bipod. Well, I'm afraid I've got no use for a bipod really. It's very rare I lay down, and if I do, it's because I just had a little bit extra accuracy on my shot. So it was definitely for me the recoil buffer. So we've got recoil buffer, extended mag, slings and swivels, which is absolutely useless to us, to be honest. That's mainly for your snipers where you need that extra shot from your secondary weapon if you miss the headshot. And either one of these two would have been fine. We've got high velocity, but also quick aim would have done the job just as well. So as you can see, I've done all the assignments, which means my Lewis is completely gold plated. Like I said before, I do use a ×3 scope. However, just to finish it all off, we could have the full gold plated weapon. There we go. So now I've had a look at that, guys. I'll put you into some games so you can have a look at the Lewis in action. So check out the footage and see what you think. Well guys, welcome to the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the information about the Lewis and are looking forward to see it in action. These two thoroughly deserve this teabagging because we couldn't find them on Bravo Point and it was doing our head in. It was like someone else's teabagging him too. So they definitely deserve that. So if you're ever looking for people on Bravo and you can't find them, they are probably in the bottom of that bloody truck. So we're just about to go around the corner here. Pops out of nowhere, get shot. I think I heard him. So this is just a little bit of gameplay with just the Lewis. There's no guns other than this. There are no gadgets, if I remember rightly, and it's just complete Lewis gameplay. This one's obviously on Rotterdam. Some of them are just basic kills. It's just to show you the 97 round magazine more than anything. Just to show you how useful it is. and how you can run and gun with a Lewis. You don't have to lay on your belt buckle. This one is on Panzerstorm. We're just going to push Charlie, I believe. So it's a bit of open ground there. We took them two guys out and we're just going to push up again. So you saw the Lewis is fairly good at range. I wasn't laying down. It's fairly accurate. The recoil can be quite hard to control, but it is manageable and fairly easy to do, to be honest, or at least to compensate for. And it's an absolutely beautiful gun. I absolutely love it. It's the only one I use. Again, at range, you can touch fire it and just tap it, or you can do that like full auto. So that guy someone else killed then. Snap into another bit of footage now. Again, it is on Panzerstorm. I think it's between C and D. I think we're going from Delta to Charlie. So to kill them two guys. I thought I heard someone to the right, but I think that was just my imagination. I was giving another double check anyway, checking for enemies, because it can get a bit hairy around there. So we've seen that guy there, taking him out, he's distracted by our tank. He's laying some mines, I think, the cheeky bugger. Another guy there. Quick grenade. Those sticky bombs, they're not actually a grenade. They are designed to stick to tanks. However, I tend to throw mine, which can be quite awkward when you're trying to throw them at someone. It sticks to a wall in front of you and blows you up, which happens quite frequently. I was going to put mines down then, but in the end I decided to keep them for if I saw some enemy vehicles. I like to plant them by the side and shoot them, as you've probably seen in my previous videos about the support class in general, whereas this one is just about the Lewis weapon itself and the gameplay from it. If you'd like to see some more weapon gameplay, a set weapon rather than just a class, feel free to let me know on the comments or on my Facebook, which is what I use to post these on the sites that we use, Xbox One, C, etc. So again, I'm still alive. We've pushed from Delta to Charlie. We're now pushing from Charlie back to Delta again. So we took that guy out, just checking to the left. One of our tanks had pushed up on the right, so he's got no real need for us. If we can get to the left like we are now, and hopefully push anyone who's trying to kill him, like that guy there for example. Delta's got a couple of guys on. We take out two. The area is now clear for our guys to push up. And this one is just a quick clip, just showing you a bit of how it's more accurate when you're laying down. Not necessarily bipodding, even if you're on your back, it's quite accurate and will hold position fairly well. So this map's Arras, and we are, as you can tell, just fighting over the Echo flag. So we hit the deck here, we've killed them two guys. In a minute you'll see how stable it is when you're laid down. It's very accurate when you're prone, either on your back or on your side. It's still a very accurate weapon. I left this bit in just because it's me killing some of our Evo guys. So we killed him, still on the same map, in the same game. And just down here, two of our guys. Take them out, and off we go. So we're pushing the Bravo flag here. We kill one guy. Try to get on the flag. They're obviously seeing us, pushing us. But it's about playing smart, moving around a little bit. He thinks we're still over there. He's got no idea what's going on. And he's pushing us. We take him out. And his little mate there. And there's another one. They all keep coming. I decide to switch positions. There's a lot of them on this flag. Far too many for me alone. But I figured that I could just take a couple of them out. It would slow them down, capping it. And make our job a lot easier. So we took him out, as you just saw then. And that guy, unfortunately, he takes us out. But it doesn't matter, we did well. We took a couple of guys out off the flag and made things a bit easier for our team. So here's the same map. We are all on Delta here, which is always a rocky place to be. It's always very busy. It's Conquest Assault, so a certain team starts off with all the flags, and then obviously you push them and take them off them. So we've got 2 kills there, just checking around, because obviously the flag is contested, and they can push up from some of the other flags. 2 guys there, so I launched the ball at them, didn't really do a lot to be honest. So else killed him, but also got the assists and got 274 points for it. So I thought he was around this corner somewhere. There he is. Tucked himself in that corner, which happens quite often. Flags still contested. Not sure where they are, so I figure they're at the back end, where a lot of them hide. So I set up and wait. And lo and behold, they push from the back. There's obviously more and more of them pushing now, as you can see by the contested bar. Quick reload, 12 rounds left, back onto the 97 again. Quick look around. Some call this camping, I call it strategic placement. They're pushing again. There's another one. There's a lot of them now, so I need to take them off this flag, otherwise they will take it. And again, another one down. And we got shot by a tank in the back. Same map again, same game again. Just fighting over Bravo point. And they're just pushing down from where we were then at Delta. So it's just a few kills of us holding Bravo from their push. If you like the video guys, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. All of it helps me out a great deal. We're still growing. I'm still new to all this, so I hope it gets better with time. And hopefully some of you will stick by me as I'm getting better. That's all from me guys. Thank you very much for your time. See you in the next one.